Hi friends, today for our math workshop you will have an activity on Seesaw about measuring. So you'll get a chance to use Unifix cubes on Seesaw to measure some things. But before you do that activity, I just wanted to put a little video out for you to see some reminders about how to measure things. Okay, so the first thing that I want to remind you is that when we measure things, we measure all the way from the bottom to the top of the object, or from the front to the back. So if I'm going to measure this marker with Unifix cubes, can I start measuring up here, sort of in the middle? No, that wouldn't make sense. I need to start measuring at the bottom so that the bottoms match. Okay? Have I measured this all the way? No. How do you know? You're right, there's still a big space here. When we measure, we want to keep, I'm going to set this down for a minute, we want to keep putting cubes, can you see it's starting to build? We want to keep putting cubes until they get all the way to the top. Am I done? Nope, how do you know? There's still a space here. Okay, now, does it look like I've measured it all the way from the bottom all the way to the top? Okay, we don't stop till we get to the top. Now, if you were going to lay your marker down and measure, you would still need to go all the way from side to side. Okay, so same kind of a rule. Okay, so when we measure, we want to remember that we have to measure the whole object. We can't start in the middle. Okay, starting at the bottom or the back, all the way to the front or to the top. Okay, and then when we have finished building a tower, and you'll be doing this on Seesaw with Unifix cubes that are on Seesaw. We'll talk another time this week about how to measure with something different, okay? But for today, on Seesaw, you'll be measuring all the way from the bottom to the top or the back to the front. And then you'll do your counting. So let's count together how long this marker is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember to count slowly so that you don't count too fast and miss some, or too slow and you miss some that way. Okay, so counting slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A marker is 6 cubes long. Okay, let's try one more just for practice. The one I'm most excited about. Okay, so I could measure it this way or this way. And I think I'm going to measure it this way because when I set the Kit Kat down and I'm reading the word Kit Kat, it goes this way. So I'm going to measure it this long way. Okay. Now use my cubes again. Remember, I start all the way at the back here. Let me see if I can set this up on top of something to help us see it. Okay, so I'm building all the way from the back to the front. Maybe you're counting as you go, but it's always a good idea. Am I done? No? How do you know? Still this space. Okay, I'm seeing how long a Kit Kat is. Okay, so I started right here at the edge. I've still got a little space here, so I'm going to do one more cube. How long is a Kit Kat? Let's count and find out. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Friends, what else did we measure that was 6 cubes long? Do you remember? The marker. Yes, so both things that I measured today were 6 cubes long. Okay? If I wanted to measure how long or how tall the Kit Kat was, I could do that. Let's try that and see. Any predictions? Think 6 again? No, I don't think so. Am I all the way to the top? I am. Let's count. 1, 2, 3. The Kit Kat is 3 cubes tall and 6 cubes long. Okay, so today on Seesaw you'll get some practice with measuring, and then later in the week we're going to be talking about how to measure things around our house. Okay, so I'll tell you more about that later this week. Today, just thinking about what it means to measure something to see how long or how tall it is. And we'll be practicing that on Seesaw. Good luck!